It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jake Peavy, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he was not real effective in his last start. He gave up 9 hits. Going to have to limit that here in this one.
Eduardo Nunez strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball 1.
First pitch, 640.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. To short, hit hard. Story is up with it. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. And a look now at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, how about come out here and just swing for the trees? This is a great hitter's park, and you might need a big showing out of your offense to give them a chance to win. So this is the place to do it.
Denard Span will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Peavy has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. With a moment now, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, one place you don't want to hit it is to the third baseman. Absolute vacuum down there. He's got great range. Some of the plays I've seen him make, absolutely ridiculous.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Judd ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to left as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Wow, that inning didn't really look like it was going anywhere, but if the first 2 guys don't get on in front of them, that's when they're swinging for the trees. When guys are on in front of them, they shorten down and try to go for the base hit, but a big solo shot right there with 2 outs.
Hunter Pence is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Pence now heading for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Boy, now that's a home run and a double against him here in the first inning. It looks like he's had a hard time just settling in, and they're jumping all over him.
Buster Posey will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second with his second double of this young season. Look out, 2-0 now. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Hit hard on the ground to third.
No, what are you doing? What's wrong with my controller?
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
What the fuck is that?
Stepping in, Brandon Belt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brandon Belt.
Oh my God. Dude.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. In to score the runner from third. Around third and being waved on home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Boy, that's now 3 extra base hits he's coughed up here in the first inning. And a lot of times that doesn't bode all that well for him sticking around late into a ball game. So he's going to need to turn things around right now, or he might be looking at a real short outing.
He's set. Here it comes. Brandon Crawford is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his second double of this young season. Now the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Giants on top, 3-0. Matt Moore is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Charlie Blackmon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. EK, you look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
They've already given their starter a 3-0 lead to work with here, so they're in good shape to maybe build on this recent run of good form.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hence has it in his tracks. 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Steve, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Down by 3 after the top of the first, you're already in a big hole. So almost every guy in your lineup becomes a leadoff hitter. Get those guys on to start innings and see if you can get a rally going.
DJ LeMahieu will dig in, and as you can see, he's got that average up near the 400 mark to start the season.
And I think it's just a little too early to get overly excited about this guy, but we all know he's very capable of keeping this up over the course of the season.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Yeah, Joe has a little bit of a tough strike zone to figure out, guys. It's never too crazy in any one direction, but it's not always as consistent as some people would hope.
Cutter low, 1-1.
One strike.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. And with that, let's take a look at the Giants lineup defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we're going to have a real treat in this ball game. We get to watch a shortstop that won the Gold Glove last year. Unbelievable range and an absolute cannon for an arm. Can't wait to watch him make some great plays in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trevor Story is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center.
Get out.
Looks up.
See ya.
Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Rocks are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about this game. Every pitch tells a different story. I mean, here, this guy, he looks absolutely foolish on the pitch before. So what does he do one pitch later? Takes it right over the wall. Well, what an adjustment.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. No home runs as of yet, and with just the lone RBI.
Needs to come around, man.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball two. In there, 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Hit out towards second. Tomlinson gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Mac Williamson will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night.
Left fielder, Mac.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Dudes are rough.
That evens it up, 1-1. Peavy gets the sign, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
Swing and a liner. Foul. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Lucky.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though. He's going to have to go grab a seat.
Stepping in now, Kelby Tomlinson. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Now this is popped meekly in the air. Playable on the infield. Oh, and he botches it. He's around first on his way to second now. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Third baseman,
Eduardo Nunez will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Yeah, he did hit it hard, but I'll tell you, as a hitter, you want to get down.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's a 4-1 game.
Well, it's pretty evident that this is not going to be the outing that turns his fortunes around. Remember, he gave up 5 runs his last time out. And this is already 4 in this one, so maybe back to the drawing board yet again.
Denard Span steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Like Peavy's going to get traded. I think that's what's going to happen.
1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1 and 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Patterson has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Boy, that's the kind of play where you take your hat off and you wipe the sweat off your brow, even if it's cold outside. This guy's getting hammered right now, and he better figure out something quick.
Jarrett Parker stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, and with 2 away, maybe a chance to get a second run home here in the inning. He picks a good pitch to run on, and he's in safely at second.
Wow, he would have been out by a mile, too. Sloppy baseball.
The 0-1. Rocket to third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Giants lead it 4-1. Joey Gallo will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Into the box, Aaron Judd. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. That average way, way up there to start things out. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
They just keep moving higher and higher up the ladder. If he keeps offering, why not?
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
A good heater right there. We'll take a look at it again on show track. Guys, that's already his 2nd strikeout of the inning, and he's done it on a minimum of 6 pitches.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. This is line to left. Williamson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. It's the Giants 4 and the Rockies 1. And there is Hunter Pence. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Peavy's ready. First pitch on its way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. And this is cut on and missed by Pence as he set down on strikes for the first out.
Well, there's no question that the sinker away has always been this guy's bread and butter pitch. You can see where it is on show track, and you're just not going to get a better location than that pitch with 2 strikes.
Buster Posey will dig in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for National League catchers. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
Left side, gloved by Arenado. On to first, and Peavy sets down the first 2 easily here.
The first baseman, Number 9, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt will try to pick up where he left off. He doubled home a couple his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Out in front of it, strike one.
He certainly will.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
And this would be a good bounce-back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. Boy, and a nice inning on the mound for Jake Peavy, but his club trails 4-1. Jordan Patterson digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Jordan Patterson.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there.
Never seen that.
You know, sometimes we forget about all that umpires go through down there. That's going to hurt for a while.
I've never seen that.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
In now, Ian Desmond. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. He'll come in here at 259. Still without a home run and a pair of RBIs. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a 1-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Charlie Blackmon will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. On the move is Desmond. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
If you're not an absolute speed merchant on the bases, if the pitcher slide steps, he's got a much better chance of throwing you out. The defense sniffed it out right there. The slide step worked. Great throw to second base, and he's gone.
Risky.
Back to him, and that's off his leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Rockies are down quietly. They trail it 4-1. Brandon Crawford will stand in now, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year.
Home run right off the bat, man. Jesus Christ.
We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Leading off the inning, DJ LeMahieu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
The story of the ball game right there, and that's how it goes sometimes in baseball. The hard hit balls find gloves, and the little dribblers find holes.
Gonna be one of those games.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
What's up, Jerry Weaver?
5-1 our score as we play the
Thanks
fourth
for
here.
joining. Got a bad game going here.
Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2.
2 really close pitches to kick
Nothing
off this
working out
at-bat.
my way.
Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Two and 0 pitch on the way. Hit hard to short. Crawford's got it.
Man.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. Well, those are the kind of
2-0
innings you
pitch,
love
puts
to
it on
have
the
if you
ground.
plan on working deep into a ball game.
Nolan Arenado will dig in. A Silver Slugger winner in the National League a season ago.
He's having a bad start, man.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Bad start for Arenado.
Hit the other way out toward right
Get
field.
out, just get
Pence
out.
on the run. And the inning is over. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. It's the Giants 5 and the Rockies 1.
Getting
And
smoked.
there is Denard Span. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Try this again. See if we can get through a half an inning. K. Fly out. Base hit. Double. Oh, I gotta get in.
Buster Posey will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. TV sets. First pitch on the way. circle change there, called strike one.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Oh, and he leaves another one over the
my
plate, and this
God.
ball's driven to left. And for the third time tonight, he has served up a home run.
Holy shit.
A two-run shot for Buster Posey, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Ouch.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series.
That was way up
Home
in
run
there,
in
too.
last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Belt.
Swing and a liner,
He's
but
coming at
foul.
me, too.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Chop foul right at home plate. Peavy up to 66 pitches now in this night of work. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 7 and the Rockies 1. Joey Gallo will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Bad game.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first
They got
out.
me all day.
And, you know, it's pretty safe to say that anytime you give a guy 7 runs of support here in the first half of a ball game, he's probably going to be okay out there. And he gets the first out of this inning here.
Now to the plate, Aaron Judd, who looked to bounce back after striking
Judd.
out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Goodness, 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Gary Sanchez stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends.
The baby
Brandon
giraffe
Crawford
belt.
will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the sixth.
I should just leave TV in, actually. Fuck it. Oh, they put in Oberg, really? Oh my God.
Jarrett Parker will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the sixth, already in progress.
Leading off for the Rockies, right fielder, Jordan Patterson.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Posey has a play, a quick out number one.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Ian Desmond will dig in.
One
He
of those
singled
games.
his first time around.
That's it, man.
In there, strike one.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him, two down.
Yeah, it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
A one pitch on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Tomlinson takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're through 6 full. It's the Giants 9 and the Rockies 1. Jason Mott will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Hunter Pence, who started out here for San Francisco, with Buster Posey to follow on deck.
Double right off the bat. Run scored.
We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th.
Leading off for the Rockies,
DJ LeMahieu will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Nunez scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, not a lot of offense to go around for these guys so far. Just their third hit of the ball game, but at least this one's an extra base hit and goes for a double.
Yeah, every hit.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
I don't understand. I'm going to trade this dude.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Joey Gallo stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ball game, and that's why he's on top.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rockies strand 1. They're down 9. It's 10-1.
Good old-fashioned ass kicking.
Eduardo Nunez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Aaron Judd will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Well, the line score says it all. 10-1 as you check the tally inning by inning. Not the competitive game that 3 of us were hoping for when we signed on. Gary Sanchez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so His control has been really, really spot on so far.
Jordan Patterson will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Good old-fashioned ass kicking.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. And 8
like
innings
it like
have come
that,
and
though.
gone now
That's how I
as
know
the
it's
inning is
competitive,
over.
you know?
1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 9. It's 10-1.
I get the settings set perfectly.
Welcome back to the 9th inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight. Hunter Pence steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
And that came after a long battle.
No, definitely not doing that.
Stay
Though.
patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
A walk.
We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. Ian Desmond will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average. So you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Low for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point. So good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
There you go, Desmond.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it.
Yeah, he'll take second base here, but I think they were pretty well conceding that to him. So we'll have to see if he gets that score to stolen base or simply defensive indifference.
Runner goes for third. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases.
That's a triple.
The run scores from second. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
A little late for the rally.
Here is when you're hot, you're hot. He's been on fire the last week or so. It's going to continue here as he drives this all the way out to the wall. It'll wind up an RBI triple.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to go get the big left-hander. That'll be all for Matt Moore. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Will Smith will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
It's Will Smith. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.
LeMahieu will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight. So they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Let's go, DJ.
DJ set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right there for strike one.
Here you go. Up, inside fastball. Nope.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next two pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
It just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball, and this is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Story.
I swung like 5 minutes later.
Standing in now, Trevor Story. Hot shot towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park.
We don't have a comeback
There are
here,
times for that, but here he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
Let's go, Arenado. Fucking do something.
Here's Nolan Arenado. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
I'm serious. I'm going to put this guy
bailed
on
out
the
at the plate.
trade and block for a pitcher.
Runners on first with one down. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be in there at second without a throw, in fact.
Yeah, he'll take second base here, but I think they were pretty well conceding that to him. So we'll have to see if he gets that score to stolen base or simply defensive indifference.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Belt will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Yeah.
Joey Gallo ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
And that misses for ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And in fact, no throw as he's into third easily. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, apparently, they've still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now, with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
Let's go, baby.
Aaron Judd steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Yes.
Christian Audemays So come on now and pinch run here.
Number 18, Christian Arame.
I don't think he's much faster, but a little bit.
From the stretch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Let's go, Judge.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he is in there.
Yes.
So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Every time he comes to the plate, the pressure gets bigger and bigger. He waited until the 9th inning, but got it done.
Gary Sanchez will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Come on. What's going on, Justin Champion?
First pitch of the at-bat. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll just hang on as both runners move into scoring position now.
Boy, they have really taken some liberties against this guy here in the inning. Not only have they been hitting him hard, but now they're running wild off him too, as both guys move up 90 feet on the double steal.
What's going on, Mr. Champion?
Second and third, 2 away.
Got a good game going here.
And he steps off, and now the runner breaks for the plate.
What happened?
And
what happened?
Put the tag on him. They got him, and
what
with
the
that,
fuck
the
was
ball
that?
game is over.
Boy, that's a perfect start to this series so far. They take the first 2
What was
games here
that?
on the road, so now they'll look to finish off the sweep tomorrow.
What happened? What the fuck was that? That's crazy, man.
And guys, the Giants were buoyed tonight by a fine offensive performance turned in by this man.
I mean,
Buster
I don't even know what
Posey.
just happened.
He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as
Like
anybody.
the fucking game, like no matter what, I had to lose.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 10-4. Good night from Denver.
Troll.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 10
Not
runs
bad.
on
Trevor
14
Story had a
hits.
good game.
No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rockies, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors.
All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna stream another one in about 5 minutes. I just have to get off the stream quick, so they're all in succession. Let's see what we got here now. We'll advance the day. Ooh, 2.5 back from the Giants, man.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting out in the NL West, the Giants sent 3 balls into the seats as they toppled the Rockies 10-4.
Indians called up Cody
The Padres
Anderson.
got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-2. The Dodgers put together 10 hits total as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-4. The Washington Nationals held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 1-0. The New York Mets got 11 overall hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 5-2. The Chicago Cubs allowed 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 2-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Tigers 2-1.
So you'll be notified.
The Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 4-3.